Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name's Connor. You guys can call me Superior. Today, back again with another super informative video. Today we're going to be breaking down a few different variants of the BAL-27. Of course, the Obsidian Steed, which is generally known as the best weapon in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And I'm going to also be breaking down the BAL-27 Carbon Enlisted variant, which a lot of people think is just as good as the Obsidian Steed, if not just a little bit worse, since it doesn't have the +2 damage that the Obsidian Steed has. So I'm going to break these down, give my opinions on the two of them, and which one I like more, and why I think the Carbon is actually better than the Obsidian Steed, and I have some statistical facts to back it up. So hopefully at the end of this video, you can learn something new about it. I know I have made videos about the Carbon in the past, but my idea of this video was to go a little bit more in depth, give you guys a little bit more information and some stats and some useful charts in the description to help you find out a little bit more about Advanced Warfare, and hopefully give you guys some good tips to improve your Call of Duty skill as a whole. So before we jump into this, if you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys learned anything new, go ahead and do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. That'd be super greatly appreciated. Also, if you are new to the channel, this is the first video you're watching, and you want to poke that subscribe button, that'd be greatly appreciated. That would truly mean the world to me. So without further ado, let's talk about this. So the Obsidian Steed has +2 damage on it. All right, that is by far, you know, it's generally known as the best weapon in the game. A lot of people use it. Almost every single person you run to in a lobby has this weapon on. So the damage that the Obsidian Steed deals is 34 damage at close range and 25 damage at long range. If that doesn't make any sense to you, basically in order to kill a player, you need to deal a total of 100 damage to them. So if the Obsidian Steed is at long range and it does 25 damage per bullet, it's going to take 4 bullets to get that kill, since obviously 25 times 4 equals 100, 4 being the amount of bullets that you need in order to get the kill. So the Obsidian Steed shoots at a 750 rounds per minute fire rate, since it has -1 fire rate rather than the 857 rounds per minute that the normal base variant of the Obsidian Steed has. So the Obsidian Steed deals an insane damage, which is absolutely crazy. You know, 34 damage at close range and 25 at long is one of the highest damage assault rifles in the game, with the highest fire rate of any assault rifle in the game, which is absolutely crazy. So we're going to compare this to the BAL-27 Carbon now. Now, the BAL-27 Carbon only has +1 damage rather than +2, but it still deals a 34 damage up at close range and still deals an equivalent 25 damage up at long range. So it'll still take a 4-shot kill at long range. Now, the only difference between these two weapons is the fire rate. The fire rate on the Obsidian Steed, like I said, is 750 rounds per minute, and the Carbon is 857 rounds per minute. So it's more than 157 bullets more than the Obsidian Steed, which is absolutely huge. But do note that the Steed does kill in 1/10 of a bullet less at medium range, so it does a little bit more damage at medium range than the Carbon does, but like I said, it's 1/10 of a bullet, so it's not going to make a whole entire, you know, world of a difference. So it's not that big of a deal whatsoever. So even though the Steed does do more damage, like I said, at medium range, even though it's very minuscule and not noticeable whatsoever, one thing I did want to break down is a statistic that I don't really want to say I made up, but I combined the damage and the fire rate to do a little bit of math to come up with something that I like to call damage per minute, or the total output damage that the gun puts out. For example, the Obsidian Steed does 34 damage at close range combined with the 750 fire rate for a total damage per minute of 27,750 damage per minute, meaning that for every single bullet you shoot per minute at 34 damage at a 750 fire rate, you're going to do a total damage output of 27,750, where on the BAL-27 Carbon you also do similar at 31,709. So that's about a 4,000 point different in damage output at close range, that the Carbon has an advantage over the Obsidian Steed. So me personally, I think fire rate is extremely important, and as far as the long range damage output per minute, the Obsidian Steed puts out 18,750 total damage points per minute, when the Carbon puts out 21,425. So as a whole, the Carbon puts out more damage per minute than the Obsidian Steed, which I think is very important. Even though the Obsidian Steed may kill in less bullets at medium range, the Carbon will kill in more bullets, but those bullets come out of the barrel faster, and you will have the person dead a lot quicker than you would out of the Obsidian Steed. So both variants do have a plus 10% view kick, which means they both have -1 accuracy on the little stat card, which isn't a huge deal. Something like the BAL, it's extremely accurate, and then when it does have recoil, it just, you know, the recoil goes straight up, so it's not a huge deal to deal with. So and they both do 1.1 times damage multipliers to the head, which is pretty standard across the board for all weapons in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I understand it was kind of hard to follow, but basically what you need to take from it is that even though the Steed does more damage, the higher fire rate on the carbon does end up benefiting you more, you know, definitely at close range and medium range, more so than it does long range. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button if you guys learned something new. I will include a stat sheet down below that breaks down all the weapons damages and all the different stats for each weapon in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Have a fantastic day, everyone. I'll see you guys in more videos later on. Peace out.